this moment. My name is Andrew Shannon's mother. I wanted to say thank you for this moment. Maximum volume. Thank everyone who has prayed for our beloved family, who have sent gifts, cards to us from all over the world. I know God will put the evil people where they need to be. I also want to take the time to thank the town of Frederick, really, FBI, the DA's office, the CBI, for exceptional work. We thank Nicole Atkinson, Shannon's neighbor Nathan, and his family. To me, they're our heroes. They really are. God bless. God makes no mistakes on who He puts in your life. Marriage is about love, trust, and friendship and unity. We married for sickness and health, to death do us part. Our daughter Shannon loved you with all of her heart.
Okay, I'm talking about this despicable Chris Watts, who that situation I was very, very involved with. This is her mother speaking at, I don't even want to say his name. Shanann, which her mother says Shannon. Okay? So, her mother would know her name. That's my opinion. I'm pretty sure her mama would know her name. So, let me give you my opinion on this despicable movie. Enough has been done to this family. Let this beautiful woman rest.
Your children loved you to the moon and back. Shannon's family was her world. Shannon put a crown on your head. But unfortunately, the day that you took their life, God removed that crown. We loved you like a son. We trusted you. Your faithful wife trusted you.
Oh, for some reason I'm buffering. Excuse me just a second. Let me... Excuse me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, shoot. Somehow it disconnected me from my Wi-Fi. Away, thou away. What is the problem? Good gracious. I'm sorry, y'all. Dadgummit. Hmm. I don't know why. Okay. Hold on. Anyway, um, this dude is despicable, a narcissist, uh, oh, what's that? Not grandiose narcissist. Well, grandiose narcissist, you can say. Uh, but a narcissist, psychopath, just pathetic. Give me just a second. I'm trying to get. Sorry. Okay. Oh, stop. Close door. Okay. Now, so Shannon, or Shanann, which her husband called her, but her mother called her Shannon. So I'm going with that. She gave birth to her. I would think she would know. This poor woman doted on this man, gives him 2 children, goes and gets a side piece who is crazy, and also crazy and will do anything in bed. Loves anal, which he just thought was wonderful. She denied that she did not know he was married and that she was pregnant with their 3rd child, which was a boy. She worked her tail off constantly on social media, pushing the products. I will not name the company. You can Google it. On top of that, how do you go? Let me back up. When he met her, Shannon, she was very ill. They diagnosed her with lupus. She just felt horrible all the time. She would lay in his lap and he would, rub her head till she fell asleep. She got better, and then when he didn't have that control, he became a dick, basically. So she gets pregnant. She flies to, I believe, North Carolina to visit her parents. This is when he gets his side piece. She calls every day, tries to get him to fly out, does everything. He's just, half the time he doesn't answer, yada, yada, yada. All the while, he is screwing this other girl. She started thinking, is he having an affair? No way. Dude, the male Watts, her husband, he would never do that. He loves me so much. I love him so much. He's my world. All the while, he is taking her out to dinner, which, by the way, her name is Nicole Kessinger, and you are trash. Taking her to dinner, telling her that he's divorced or in the process. I need help finding an apartment. He wanted to erase her. Period. Wanted to erase her. Oh, wait. I need to know. Is Watts dude gay? Honey, sir, I have no idea. I have no idea. I am asking any and everyone that plans on watching the documentary on Netflix, do not watch it. Now let me go back. You have this lady on YouTube that was so involved in Frankie's life, which is Shannon's brother. Oh, let me collect money for you. Let me put you on this, that. He did not see a dime. Do not give views to American Murder on Netflix. Do not do it. If you care about this family, don't do it. This bitch on YouTube, which is Molly Golightly, lied. She started out okay, seemed very emotional. She has all the papers, the, what do you call it? Oh gosh, it just slipped my brain. Oh, the papers where it tells everything that happens. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So she reads it on her channel, and she gains 10,000 subscribers. Okay? Then she is super chatted over and over and over again. And she says, oh, I'm giving this to Frankie Rousset, which is Shanann's brother. This poor baby, and he's not a baby, he's a grown man, was so depressed, obviously, just lost his only sibling by the hands of a man that he loved. He sat on top of his wife and strangled her, takes her out to the oil fields, buries her in a shallow grave, and all when that's going on, he's playing Metallica. I forget the song. And then he strangles Cece first, puts the blanket over, smothers, puts the blanket over her head, all the while Bella, the baby, is in the back seat, and he goes and yanks her out, and Bella says to her father, don't do to me what you did to Sissy. Are you kidding me? You sick man. Please don't watch this. The only good thing is that Makeup Mobster, who I follow, and Laura, Life Perplexed or Purplexd, she has several channels. She is in the documentary, and there's one other lady who I'm not going to name because I do not care for her. They are discussing the situation. The lady I do not care for is bashing Shannon, stating that she is shitty to her husband and pretty much deserves it. Now, let me finish this. This is Shannon's mother speaking.
Your children adored you, and they also trust.
Jeez, why is this happening?
You. Your daughter Bella Marie sang a song proudly. And I don't know if you got to see it, but it was Daddy, You're My Hero.
Yep.
I have no idea who gave you the right to take their lives.
Now,
but I know
I watched this. I recorded this, what I'm playing right now. He sat there with his head down, looked up, looking around. Nothing. Nothing. No emotion out of that MFer.
God and his mighty angels were there at that moment to bring them home to paradise. God gives us free will. So not only did you take the family of four, your family of four, you took your own life. I want the world to know that our daughter and her children were so loved by us. There will always be protected by God and his mighty angels. I didn't want death for you because that's not my right. Your life is between you and God now, and I pray that he has mercy for you. From Shannon's mother, Bella Marie, Celeste Catherine, and Nico Lee's Nana. Thank you, Nana.
Okay, now the brother.
As we reopen, don't you want your pocket of America to still feel like its own? Where small businesses are finding new ways online?
Your Honor, the past 3 months I barely slept because I've been going. Your Honor, the past 3 months I barely slept.
Wait, I
Your Honor,
want.
the past 3 months I barely. Your Honor, the past 3 months I barely slept because I've been going through a lot. Your Honor, the past 3 months I barely slept because I've been going through a lot of different emotions because I did not see this coming. You went from being my brother, my sister's protector, one of the most loved people in my family, to someone I will spend the rest of my life trying to understand. What gave you the right to put your hands on a woman, let alone my best friend?
Now, Frankie could not speak. This is the prosecuting attorney talking or reading his statement.
My beloved sister, your daughters, and your son. Why weren't they enough for you? In the blink of an eye, you took away my whole world, the people that mattered to me the most. Everything in my life I loved, your children. They trusted you. They loved you. They looked up to you because you promised to keep them safe. Instead, you turned on your family. My blood is boiling as I write these last words because they are the last you will ever hear from me. I can't even think of the right words to describe the betrayal and the hate I feel. And to be honest, you aren't even worth the time and effort it takes to put my pen to this paper. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't cry for my family. They were my whole world. All I do is ask myself why. Why would you do this? You don't deserve to be called a man. What kind of person slaughters the people that love them the most? Did you really think you would get away with this? Did you really think that this was your best option? To throw away your family like they were garbage? They deserve better and you know it. I hope you spend the rest of your life staring at the ceiling every night, being haunted by what you've done. None of us deserve this. Hearing my mother and father cry themselves to sleep in this hotel room causes me anguish that is beyond words. I can't describe how this feels, how badly my heart is breaking for my poor parents. We trusted you. You have taken away my family from this earth, but you can never take them from my heart. You took away my privilege of being an uncle to the most precious little girls I've ever known. I will never hear the words Uncle Frankie again. But you will never be called Dad again either. You'll never be able to put your hands on another woman, let alone my best friend, my beloved sister, and your son. I just can't comprehend how they weren't enough for you. Shanann, Bella, and Cece loved you more than anyone. You were their hero. How could you destroy the people who
As
loved them
he
the most?
smothers
I
and
pray that you
chokes
never
them
have a
to
moment's
death,
peace or a good night's rest in the cage you'll spend every day of
and
your
the
life.
baby
A cage you are privileged to live in because my family isn't people like you.
comes out of
We
her
beg the
body.
attorney to spare your life because despite everything, we believe that no one has the right to take the life of another, even someone like you. I feel sorry for your family. I know the pain that they must feel knowing that they can't hug you, because that's how my mother, father, and I feel every time we cry for our family. Nothing hurts more than watching or hearing my family weep for their loved ones. I just wish that I could tell that you would tell the truth, but I know that is asking for more than you are capable of. I stayed up all night writing this statement. I don't sleep because of you. My life will never be the same because of you, but at least my conscience is clear. I get to live free, but I can't say the same for you. I haven't slept in 2 days because I've been anxiously waiting for this moment. The moment I get to tell you how I feel, how this has affected my family and I. My family and I can finally breathe after today. If anything, we will come out of this stronger today than we were before, and we will continue to pray for your family. Sincerely, Frank.
What's so sad is that he, as anyone with a death, I can't imagine a murder, is suffering, and he suffered even more by Molly Golightly doing BS that she did. He never saw a dime. My thoughts on this is he played with the FBI. He called for them several months after. I mean, he just said, whatever, I'm guilty. But they still had to, in Colorado, they have different laws. So there was that sentencing phase. It's over. It's done. Don't speak of that piece of crap anymore. For someone to make a movie, it's all about money. And if I were monetized, I would not monetize this video. Now, I'm going to let you hear the girlfriend.
There's more breaking information in the Christopher Watts case. We all know that the sentencing is set for Monday, November 19th at 2 p.m. in Weld County, Colorado. And now, for the first time, Christopher Watts' girlfriend speaks. She has a lot of information to give. Let's talk about it. There had been reports, but there had not been a whole lot of...
In
the last week of September, Netflix released the documentary American Murder, The Family Next Door, about the murders of Shanann, Bella, and Cece Watts. It was well done, but it did make us wonder, why wasn't there more of Nicole Kessinger, Chris's mistress?
Okay.
Find out how the FBI cracked Chris Watts' family killer into finally confessing. Those secret FBI interrogation tactics are revealed next. Welcome back to the channel, and specifically welcome to all the new subscribers we recently got. Derek Van Schaik here. Chris Watts is that northern Colorado man who pled guilty to murdering his pregnant wife, Shanann, and his two young daughters, Bella and Celeste, on August 13th, 2018. We're going to analyze Chris Watts' interrogation footage and break down body language to reveal how the FBI and CBI cracked Chris Watts into finally confessing. But first, let's turn back the clock to quickly recap what happened, which led up to this powerful FBI interrogation of Chris Watts. Chris backs his truck up partway into the garage to give himself cover to load his family's bodies into the back seat of his work truck. Police officer Scott Coonrod arrives at the house that day because Shanann's friend, Nicole, called 911. Nicole was concerned because Shanann wasn't responding to anyone's phone calls or text messages. Chris kept all the doors locked, so no one was able to get inside the house, likely in case Chris thought...
Okay, now, this is the lady that she went on a trip with, business trip. On that business trip, she received a notification on her credit card to some eatery, I can't think of the place, for $60. She calls him and she said, I just received this. I mean, $60. Oh, the guys and I went out and to a game, one of the games, and I decided to stop and eat. Well, she had already been suspecting something was up. Before she called him, she looked at that particular menu. from that place. No way, one person, $60, which led her to believe, oh, he must have someone else there. Also, he said, the guys and I went there for beers. Are you serious? $60? No way.
Part of some last-minute crime scene cleanup and track covering while at work that day. When Chris gets home and they finally get inside the house, it starts to become obvious Chris is somehow involved in their disappearance. So Officer Coonrod tests Chris to see how guilty Chris really feels. Now, if he never saw a grown man shit his pants, watch this.
Dispatch for a guy wanting you to cancel medical third stage.
He thought Officer Coonrod was radioing him in to arrest him right there. Chris then continues to bury himself into his phone, likely texting his secret mistress. It's so obvious he doesn't want his family back. They then all go over to neighbor Nate's house to look at the day's security footage. Now, this is incredible. Chris Watts is watching himself for the first time cover up his murders. Remember, this just happened 12 hours earlier. He's now watching himself
Okay, now, when he was called up, because the neighbors said he has cameras, he is watching the TV of the truck, and he is scared to death that he is going to see, they are going to see him carry the body out and to put Bella and Cece into the truck. Look at him. He's like, oh, I'm screwed. I'm screwed.
Cover up his crimes with a police officer standing right behind him. Chris is about to shit himself. Neighbor Nate knew Chris was guilty from his body language. Watch this.
No.
It's now the next day, August 14th, 2018. Today, cadaver dogs pick up scents to help locate the girls. Chris does his infamous media interviews, and this evening, the FBI begins interrogating Chris.
Just have to ask again, you're 100% okay with the dog going into any part of the house? And again, this is just consensual. Feel free to say no if you want to.
You're good. Yeah, go ahead.
It's the season.
Okay. I have played enough of others' videos. I taped or recorded things of myself, for myself, to make a video. But then I began to think, oh no, I'm not going to be a part of this. There was so much going on, so many people giving misinformation. This one lady who is just unbelievable, and I'm not talking about Molly. Her name is, or the channel is, oh shoot, she's from Canada. She kept on and kept on saying, look at the shadow, look at the shadow. Nicole was there, Nicole helped. No. She just kept on with it. Just don't watch this documentary. Don't give any more credence. I'm telling you, the Rusek family has been through so much, It's unbelievable. And Frankie, God love him, has been through hell. So my thoughts on this situation is do not, look at me being a hypocrite. Here I am doing commentary on it. Don't do commentary. Don't have anything any more to do with this. You are hurting this man, this family, those friends. Don't do it. I beg of you. And that's all I have to say. You all have a blessed night. And may your cup always runneth over. Bye.